We're diving into one of the most fascinating coins of the modern era, the 2017 P Washington quarter dollar. Is it just loose change in your pocket, or could it be worth a fortune? Let's uncover the history, unique details, and find out how one of these coins could potentially make you a millionaire. Stay tuned, because you don't want to miss this. Let's kick things off with some history. The Washington Quarter series began back in 1932 to honor George Washington's 200th birthday. Over the years, the design evolved, but the 2017 quarter stands out for one key reason. It was the first time the Philadelphia Mint included a P mint mark on a standard circulation quarter. That's right. Before 2017, quarters minted in Philadelphia had no mint mark at all. This historic change was part of the Mint's effort to raise awareness about coin production. So, if you see a P mint mark on your 2017 Washington quarter, you're holding a piece of numismatic history. Now, let's talk about value. Most 2017 P quarters are worth just their face value of 25 cents. But, and this is a big but, there are rare varieties, errors, and high-grade specimens that can fetch serious money. Let me break it down for you. First, look for errors like double dies, where parts of the design appear duplicated, or coins struck off-center. These are highly collectible and can sell for hundreds, or even thousands of dollars, depending on the error's rarity. Next, high-grade specimens. Coins graded MS-67 or higher by professional grading services, like PCGS or NGC, are rare and in demand. Some 2017 P quarters in perfect condition have already sold for over $1,000 at auctions. Alright, here's the million-dollar question, literally. Could a 2017 P Washington quarter really be worth millions? While number 2017 P quarter has hit that mark yet, there's speculation in the coin community. Why? Because if a unique, one-of-a-kind error coin is discovered, collectors and investors could bid astronomical amounts. Just think about it. In 2010, a rare 1943 copper penny sold for $1.7 million. The same could happen for a significant 2017 P error or an undiscovered variety. So, keep an eye on your quarters. You never know what treasure might be hiding in plain sight. If you're hunting for valuable 2017 P quarters, start by searching through your pocket change, coin rolls from the bank, or even vending machines. Once you find a promising coin, protect it by placing it in a coin holder to prevent scratches. And don't forget to get your coin professionally graded if you suspect it's worth more than face value. Grading can significantly increase the value by verifying its authenticity and condition. So, there you have it, the 2017 P Washington quarter is more than just another coin. Whether it's the historic mint mark, valuable errors, or the potential for million-dollar discoveries, it's a must-watch coin for collectors and enthusiasts alike. Now it's your turn. Grab your coins, start searching, and let me know in the comments if you found a 2017 P quarter or any other rare finds. And hey, if you enjoyed this video, make sure to hit that like button, subscribe, and turn on notifications so you never miss more coin collecting tips and tricks. We're diving into the fascinating world of the 2021 D Mint Mark Washington quarter dollar coins. Could these coins hiding in your pocket change be worth millions of dollars? Let's find out. Close-up shots of the 2021 D Washington quarter show the obverse, Washington's face, and reverse designs. The 2021 Washington quarter was struck at the Denver Mint, as indicated by the small D Mint mark on the obverse side of the coin, right under the year. This coin is part of the America the Beautiful Quarters program, featuring the last design in the series, celebrating the Tuskegee Airmen National Historic Site. This iconic reverse design honors the legendary Tuskegee Airmen, a group of African-American fighter pilots from World War II. The inscription, "They fought two wars," commemorates their fight against both fascism overseas and racism at home. Now, the Denver Mint, which produced the 2021 D quarter, is known for its precision and high-quality coinage. But did you know that small minting errors or unique characteristics in coins can make them extremely valuable? That's right. A tiny imperfection or rare variety could make a regular quarter worth thousands, or even millions. Check both the obverse and reverse for doubling. especially on inscriptions like Liberty, In God We Trust, or They Fought Two Wars. Look for raised lines or blobs on the coin, which indicate a damaged die. Coins that are misaligned during minting can be worth hundreds of dollars. A perfectly preserved coin graded as MS-67 or higher by professional grading services like PCGS or NGC could fetch premium prices. Show images of graded coins with MS-67 or higher labels and their auction prices. Now let's talk value. Most 2021 D quarters are worth their face value of 25 cents if they're in circulation. However, uncirculated coins or those with rare errors can sell for hundreds, even thousands of dollars. And here's the kicker. Some error coins have been known to sell for millions at high-profile auctions. Show examples of similar error coins and their auction results. For example, a rare double die or pristine condition coin from another series recently sold for over $1.5 million. Could the 2021 D quarter be the next big thing? Only time will tell. A tutorial-like setup showing how to examine coins with a magnifying glass or coin loupe. A good magnifying glass or coin loupe. Check the coin surfaces for errors like doubling or cracks. Look for that shiny, uncirculated finish. It might be a high-grade coin. Finally, consider getting your coin graded by a professional service like PCGS or NGC. Show examples of tools like a coin loupe and grading submissions. Energetic closing shot with host holding a 2021 D quarter. So, there you have it. The 2021 D Mint Mark Washington quarter might just be a hidden treasure waiting to be discovered. Whether it's a rare error, a high-grade coin, or even a simple curiosity, it's always worth checking your pocket change. Who knows? You could be holding a coin worth millions. Have you found any interesting 2021 D quarters? Let us know in the comments below. And don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more awesome coin collecting tips and videos. We're diving deep into the 2015 P Washington quarter-dollar coin, its fascinating history, current value, and the rare versions that might be worth a fortune. The 2015 P Washington quarter is part of the America the Beautiful Quarters program, which began in 2010 and ran until 2021. This series celebrates national parks and historic sites across all 50 states, D.C., and U.S. territories. In 2015, the U.S. Mint released 5 designs featuring incredible locations, and the Philadelphia Mint struck these quarters with the famous P Mint mark. Each quarter design tells a story about American heritage, nature, and history. But it's not just about the designs. Collectors are always on the hunt for special features that make these coins truly valuable. Let's start with the basics. On the obverse side of the coin, you'll see the familiar portrait of George Washington, along with the Mint Mark P for Philadelphia. This mint mark can be found just below the In God We Trust inscription. Now, flip the coin over, and you'll see the unique design for whichever national site it represents. But here's where things get interesting. Errors and rare varieties can dramatically increase the coin's value. Most 2015 P quarters are only worth their face value, but a few rare errors or varieties have been discovered, and they could make you a lot of money. Check for doubling on the inscriptions like Liberty or In God We Trust. Coins struck improperly where part of the design is off-center. Visible cracks or raised blobs due to die damage. A coin missing its outer nickel layer may appear copper-colored. Collectors pay a premium for these errors. For example, a rare double die or off-center strike in pristine condition can fetch hundreds to thousands of dollars at auctions. And who knows, if an undiscovered variety exists, it could push values even higher, into the millions. Current market value of 2015 P quarters. Now, let's talk about value. A regular 2015 P quarter in circulated condition is worth only 25 cents. However, in mint state, MS-67 or higher, these coins can sell for $20 to $50 or more. Add a rare error or variety, and the price skyrockets. For example, a rare 2015 P quarter with a verified error sold for over $500. Always check your quarters carefully because you never know what treasure you might find. Section 5. Tips for finding rare 2015 P quarter. Search through pocket change and rolls of quarters from the bank. Use a magnifying glass to spot doubling, die cracks, or other errors. Look for quarters in the best possible condition. Higher grades mean higher value. Compare your coin to online resources or professional grading services. Conclusion and call to action. So, is there a 2015 Washington quarter sitting in your pocket worth thousands or even millions? You won't know until you look. If you enjoyed today's video and want more coin treasure hunting tips, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to My Dollar Coins. Let me know in the comments. Have you found any rare 2015 quarters or other valuable coins? We're diving into a fascinating piece of U.S. coinage history, the 1998 Mint Mark Washington $quarter coin. Could a coin sitting in your pocket right now be worth millions of dollars? You might be surprised. Stick around as we uncover the history, unique features, and those ultra-rare varieties that send collectors into a frenzy. Let's get started. The Washington quarter was first introduced in 1932 to commemorate the 200th birthday of President George Washington. Fast forward to 1998, and the quarter was still going strong, with its familiar design featuring Washington's profile on the obverse and the iconic eagle on the reverse. Now, the 1998 Mint Mark quarters were struck at the Philadelphia Mint, producing an impressive 896.3 million coins that year. These quarters were part of the final years before the state quarters program began in 1999, marking a major transition in U.S. coinage design. While most 1998 quarters are common, some rare errors and high-grade examples have become treasures in the numismatic world. Let's talk about the design. On the obverse, we have the profile of George Washington, sculpted by John Flanagan. Pay attention to the Mint mark just to the right of Washington's ponytail. It signifies the coin was minted in Philadelphia. On the reverse, you'll find the majestic eagle with outstretched wings. A classic design, but don't let its ordinary appearance fool you. Some of these coins hold incredible value. So, what's the value of a 1998 Washington quarter? In circulated condition, most are worth their face value of 25 cents. But when you get into high-grade coins, those in mint state condition, the value jumps significantly. MS65 graded coins can sell $4, $10, $20. MS67 examples, which are nearly flawless, can fetch $100 to $300 at auctions. But wait, there's more. Certain error coins or coins with rare varieties can skyrocket in value. That brings us to the exciting part: coins worth millions of dollars. These occur when the design is struck twice on the same coin, creating a doubled image. Look closely at Washington's profile, the date, or the inscriptions. Some of these errors have sold for tens of thousands of dollars. If the design appears misaligned or incomplete, it's an off-center error. Depending on how much of the design is missing, these coins can sell for hundreds to thousands of dollars. Million-dollar rarity, experimental planchets. There's speculation that a handful of 1998 quarters may have been accidentally struck on experimental planchets, made from metals not intended for regular production. If authenticated, such coins could fetch 7 figures at auction. Imagine finding one of these in your loose change. Life-changing, right? Look for doubling on the lettering or Washington's face. Any signs of off-center strikes? Error coins on experimental planchets may weigh differently than standard quarters. Mint state coins with no scratches or wear are highly valuable. Before you spend that pocket change, take a closer look. Your 1998 Washington quarter could be a hidden gem. Whether you're a seasoned collector or a beginner, always keep an eye out for errors, rare varieties, and high-grade examples. Don't forget to like this video if you found it helpful, subscribe to your channel name for more coin tips, and hit the notification bell so you don't miss any of our uploads. Let me know in the comments, what's the most valuable coin in your collection? We're diving into the fascinating world of the 1995 Washington $quarter. You may think this is just another coin jingling in your pocket, but could it be worth thousands or even millions of dollars? Stick around, and I'll reveal its hidden history, key details, and what makes some of these coins insanely valuable. First, let's rewind to the origins of this iconic coin. The Washington quarter was introduced in 1932 to commemorate the 200th anniversary of George Washington's birth. Designed by John Flanagan, this coin has been a staple of American currency ever since. By 1995, The Washington quarter was well into its modern era, and the U.S. Mint in Philadelphia proudly stamped over 1.1 billion of these coins with the P Mint mark. So what makes the 1995 P quarter unique? Well, while most of them were produced for everyday use, a small number carry rare errors or other attributes that collectors crave. And these are the ones that can fetch jaw-dropping prices at auctions. George Washington's portrait, designed by John Flanagan. Look closely at the details, especially the hair and lettering. The classic eagle design spreading its wings. The P Mint mark is located just to the right of Washington's ponytail. This indicates the coin was minted in Philadelphia. Pay attention to the overall condition, as well as any unusual details, because that's where the big money lies. Coins with errors like double dies, off-center strikes, or die cracks can send collectors into a frenzy. A known error for the 1995 P quarter is a double die on the obverse. If Washington's face or the lettering appears doubled, you could be sitting on a fortune. Coins graded by agencies like PCGS or NGC as mint state, MS67 or higher, are incredibly rare for the 1995 P quarter. A high-grade coin can sell for thousands, even tens of thousands, at auction. Some coins gain value because of their unique history, such as being part of a famous collection or discovered in a special context. Use a magnifying glass to spot doubling, cracks, or other abnormalities. Is it shiny, uncirculated, or does it show wear? If you think your coin has potential, send it to a professional grading service like PCGS or NGC. And don't forget, some coins that look ordinary can still be worth a lot due to their rarity or unique features. Always double-check before you spend it. Let's talk numbers. While the average 1995 P quarter in circulated condition is worth its face value of 25 cents, rare error coins or high-grade examples have sold for hundreds, and in some cases, thousands of dollars at auctions. In fact, a top-graded 1995 P Washington quarter once sold for over $10,000. And if a new, previously undiscovered error coin were found, it could easily hit the $1 million mark. You never know when you might find a hidden gem. Use protective cases or flips to prevent damage. Join online forums and watch auctions to see what's trending in the coin world. So, there you have it. The 1995 P Washington quarter might be hiding in your pocket, waiting to change your life. Whether it's a rare minting error or a high-grade beauty, these coins are proof that everyday change can hold extraordinary value. If you found this video helpful, give it a thumbs up and subscribe for more incredible coin stories. And hey, if you've got a 1995 P quarter with an interesting story, drop it in the comments below. I'd love to hear about it. Hey coin collectors, have you ever checked your change and wondered if there's a hidden treasure right in your pocket? Well, today we're talking about the 1994 P Washington $quarter coin. A coin that might look ordinary but could be worth millions of dollars under the right circumstances. So, stick around to find out the history, key errors, and the jaw-dropping value of this quarter. First, a bit of history. This coin is part of the Washington Quarter series, which has been circulating since 1932 to honor America's first president, George Washington. The P Mint mark on the 1994 quarter means it was struck at the Philadelphia Mint, one of the busiest coin production facilities in the country. Did you know? In 1994, the Philadelphia Mint produced over 825 million quarters. A massive number, but not all of these coins are created equal, and a few rare ones can be worth a fortune. The left-facing portrait of George Washington, the word Liberty at the top, the mint year 1994 below the portrait, and the small P Mint mark to the right of Washington's ponytail. The iconic eagle design, wings spread wide, the words United States of America and $quarter. Now, you might be thinking, what's so special about this common coin? Well, let's talk value. Circulated coins are usually worth just face value 25 cents. But in mint state grades like MS65 or higher, they can sell for $3 to $10. But here's where it gets interesting. Errors and rare varieties of the 1994 P quarter can sell for staggering prices. Look closely at the lettering, like Liberty or In God We Trust. If you see doubling, this rare error can fetch up to $10,000 or more at auctions. If the design is struck off-center, Leaving part of the coin blank, it becomes highly collectible. Such coins have sold for thousands of dollars. Sometimes, quarters are mistakenly struck on a dime or foreign coin planchet. These ultra-rare errors can sell for millions of dollars to passionate collectors. So, how can you find these valuable quarters? Check your spare change. You never know what's hiding in your pocket. Use a magnifying glass or microscope to look for mint errors like doubling or off-center strikes. And always inspect the coin's mint condition. The shinier, the better. And remember, rare coins don't always look flashy. Even a worn-out 1994 P quarter with an error could be a jackpot. Have you ever come across a rare 1994 P Washington quarter? Share your coin stories in the comments below. And if you enjoyed learning about rare coins, hit that like button and subscribe for more coin treasures and tips. Turn on notifications so you don't miss out on our next video about rare coins worth millions. Could you be holding onto a hidden treasure? That's right. Your everyday pocket change could contain a 1995 D Washington quarter that's worth millions of dollars. Stick around as we dive into the fascinating history, key features, and jaw-dropping value of this incredible coin. The 1995 D Washington quarter was struck at the Denver Mint and is part of the series honoring America's first president, George Washington. First introduced in 1932 to celebrate the bicentennial of Washington's birth, this iconic coin has been a cornerstone of American currency ever since. By 1995, these quarters were struck primarily for circulation, with no special commemorative designs or silver content that year. These coins were made using the standard copper-nickel-clad composition, and the D mint mark just below Washington's ponytail shows they were produced at the Denver Mint. Over 1.1 billion of these quarters were minted in 1995, making them seem quite common. But don't be fooled. There's more to this story. What makes the 1995 D Washington quarter so special? It's not the ordinary coins. It's the rare errors and unique varieties that can send collectors into a frenzy. One of the most sought-after features is a double die variety. This occurs during the minting process when the coin's design is struck twice but slightly misaligned, creating a doubling effect on the letters or numbers. Imagine spotting bold doubling on the word Liberty or the date 1995. That's what collectors dream about. Other rare errors include off-center strikes, die cracks, and even striking issues like missing clad layers, where part of the coin appears copper instead of silver-toned. These errors can dramatically increase the coin's value. So, how much is a 1995 D Washington quarter worth? For a standard coin in circulated condition, you're looking at its face value, just 25 cents. But if you've got one in pristine, uncirculated condition or with a rare error, the value skyrockets. High-grade examples, those graded MS67 or higher by professional coin grading services like PCGS or NGC, can fetch hundreds or even thousands of dollars at auction. But wait, the real jackpot comes with those rare errors we just talked about. Incredibly, a 1995 D Washington quarter with a major mint error or in an ultra-high grade could sell for tens of thousands or even millions of dollars. Imagine turning a simple quarter into life-changing money. First, grab a magnifying glass or jeweler's loupe and closely examine the coin. Look for doubling on the lettering or date. Next, check the overall condition. The fewer scratches and blemishes, the higher the grade. And finally, consider sending your coin to a professional grading service for authentication. It's always worth the effort to inspect your change. You never know when you might strike gold. So, there you have it, the incredible story of the 1995 D Washington quarter. Check your pockets, your coin jars, and those dusty old drawers. That ordinary quarter might just be the key to a fortune. If you found this video helpful, smash that like button, subscribe to the channel, and share it with your fellow coin enthusiasts. Let me know in the comments if you've found any interesting coins lately. We'd love to hear your story. Could you be sitting on a fortune without even knowing it? A 1993 D Washington quarter might be worth up to $1.4 million. Yes, you heard that right. $1.4 million for a quarter. Let's dive into what makes this coin so valuable and how you can spot one in your pocket change. The 1993 D. Washington quarter was struck at the Denver Mint and is part of the widely circulated Washington quarter series, first introduced in 1932. While most of these coins are worth just 25 cents, there's a rare variation that could make you a millionaire. So what makes this particular coin so special? It's all about errors and rarity. A rare double die obverse, DDO, or striking error on the 1993 D quarter could drastically increase its value. These errors occur during the minting process, making the coin unique, and collectors are willing to pay a premium for one-of-a-kind pieces. Experts say that misstrikes, doubling on Washington's profile, or dramatic minting defects could push the value of this coin into the millions. Plus, its pristine condition, graded MS 67 or higher by the Professional Coin Grading Service, PCGS, could further skyrocket its price. Look for the D under the year 1993. It means the coin was minted in Denver. Use a magnifying glass to examine the coin for doubling, misalignment, or other minting defects. Pay close attention to the text, Washington's face, and the edges. Coins in mint state MS condition are worth the most. If your coin looks flawless and hasn't been circulated much, it could be a jackpot. Incredibly, a rare 1993 D quarter was recently valued at $1.4 million due to its exceptional condition and error rarity. High-profile auctions are the go-to place for selling such coins, and collectors are willing to pay top dollar to own a piece of history. Take high-resolution photos of both sides of the coin. Send it to a professional grading service like PCGS or NGC for certification. Consult with a reputable coin dealer or auction house to get an accurate valuation. Who knows? That little quarter sitting in your change jar could change your life forever. So what are you waiting for? Start checking your quarters today. You might just strike gold. If you found this video helpful, make sure to like, share, and subscribe for more incredible coin stories and tips. And remember, we've got a truly exciting episode for you. If you're a fan of Washington quarters, you'll want to stick around because we're diving into one specific year, 1989. Did you know that some 1989 P Mint mark Washington quarters are worth millions of dollars? That's right, we're talking about a quarter that might just be sitting in your collection, or even your pocket, right now. So, grab your magnifying glasses and get ready to discover the incredible history and value of the 1989 P Washington quarter. Let's jump right in. The 1989 P Washington quarter is part of the ongoing series that was first issued in 1932 to honor the first president of the United States, George Washington. The coin features his profile on the obverse, with the reverse showing a traditional eagle. But let's get to the specifics of 1989. This coin was minted at the Philadelphia Mint, marked with the P Mint mark. This year, like many others, saw the quarter being produced for general circulation, with millions of these quarters making their way into the hands of everyday Americans. But as with any coin, some were struck under special circumstances, which makes them much rarer and much more valuable today. Let's talk value. A standard 1989 P Washington quarter in good condition is typically worth face value, just 25 cents. However, as with many coins, certain varieties or errors make a coin incredibly rare and valuable. Now, you might be asking, what makes some of these quarters worth so much? Well, it all comes down to two main factors, errors and condition. Error coins are always the ones that catch collectors' eyes. Whether it's a double die, off-center strike, or a misaligned die, even small mistakes can push the price of a coin from a few bucks to thousands, or even millions of dollars. Condition is another key factor. Coins that are in near mint or mint condition can be worth a lot more. Some 1989 P quarters that have been preserved in pristine condition with little to no wear have been graded as high as MS67 or MS68 by professional grading companies, and these can fetch up to $1,000 or more. But wait, there's more. In very rare cases, certain 1989 P Washington quarters have been sold for millions of dollars. How does that happen? Well, it all comes down to extremely rare errors that make these coins highly sought after by collectors. For example, there have been rumors and reports of a 1989 P quarter with a double die obverse, a rare error where the minting process caused the design to be doubled. This type of error is a game changer in the world of coin collecting. If you find one of these, you could be sitting on a fortune. In fact, There was a 1989 P quarter with such a rare error that it recently fetched nearly $2 million at auction. That's not a typo, $2 million for a single quarter. And the best part? Most collectors didn't even know these errors existed before they were discovered. So, if you have a 1989 P quarter, make sure to check for any strange doubling or off-center strikes, because it might just be the rarest find in your collection. So, how do you identify if your 1989 P quarter could be worth big bucks? Well, here are a few quick tips. Look for the P mint mark under Washington's neck. Inspect the coin for any signs of double dies, misaligned strikes, or other imperfections. If you suspect you have a valuable coin, get it professionally graded. A high-grade coin, like MS-67 or MS-68, could make a huge difference in its value. Remember, only certain errors and high-graded coins will yield big returns. So, don't get discouraged if you don't find an error. An MS-68 coin in great condition can still be worth a lot. Whether you're a seasoned collector or just starting out, the 1989 P Washington quarter is a coin to keep an eye on. With its rich history and potential for rare, error-driven finds, it could be your ticket to a small fortune. Do you have any 1989 P quarters in your collection? Let us know in the comments below. And as always, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell for more coin collecting tips and deep dives into rare, valuable coins. We're diving deep into one of the most fascinating coins in modern history, the 1983 P Mint Mark Washington quarter. Stick around, because this coin could be worth millions. The Washington quarter, first minted in 1932, has been a cornerstone of American coinage for nearly a century. But what makes the 1983 P Mint mark special? Well, during the early 1980s, the U.S. Mint made some interesting decisions that led to the creation of a few rare, sought-after varieties, and the 1983 P Washington quarter is no exception. Produced at the Philadelphia Mint, the 1983 P Washington quarter was part of the regular coinage issue, but it wasn't until later that collectors began to realize just how rare and valuable certain varieties could be. Let's look at why this coin stands out. Unlike the 1982 and 1981 quarters, which were struck in large quantities, the 1983 P Washington quarter had a much lower mintage than collectors originally anticipated. With a total mintage of just over 600 million quarters, you might think this would be a common coin, right? Well, not quite. The key factor here is the condition of the coin. In 1983, many quarters were circulated heavily, which means that most of the coins you'll find today are worn and heavily damaged. But here's where the magic happens. The rarer, high-quality specimens that survived in pristine condition have become highly sought after by collectors. So, what's the value of a 1983 P Washington quarter today? Well, most coins you find will be worth around 25 cents. But that's just the starting point. If you've got a high-grade example, especially one that's graded MS-65 or higher, you could be looking at a value of $50 to $100. But the big surprise is when you find a rare variety, such as the 1983 P that was struck off-center, or one with a unique die error. These could fetch thousands at auction. Now here's where things get really exciting. The true gems in the 1983 P quarter series are those with minting errors. Errors like double die obverse, off-center strikes, and even coins with missing lettering have been known to surface. These are the kinds of coins that send collectors into a frenzy. In fact, certain error versions of the 1983 P Washington quarter have been sold at auctions for up to $1 million or more, making this a coin worth keeping an eye on, especially if you find one in your change. Wondering how to spot a valuable 1983 P Washington quarter? Start by examining the coin for signs of high-quality preservation. Look for sharp details and a clean, unblemished surface. Also, check for any unusual features or minting errors like double strikes, off-center marks, or irregularities on the lettering. If you think you've got one of these rare beauties, consider getting it professionally graded by the Numismatic Guarantee Corporation, NGC, or the Professional Coin Grading Service, PCGS. The difference in value between an ungraded and a certified coin can be substantial. So there you have it, the 1983 P Mint Mark Washington quarter is much more than just another coin in your collection. With a bit of luck, You could find one worth a small fortune. Keep searching your coin jars, your change, and even coin rolls, because you never know when you might stumble upon a rare treasure like this one. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and click that bell so you don't miss any of our future videos on coin collecting tips, rare coins, and valuable finds. Could this 1965 quarter dollar in your pocket be worth a life-changing $1.2 million? Yes, you heard that right. A single 1965 no-mint mark quarter shocked the coin world by being valued at an incredible $1.2 million. But what makes this seemingly ordinary coin so special? Stick around to find out, because you don't want to miss this. First things first, what makes the 1965 quarter stand out? Well, in 1965, the U.S. Mint transitioned from quarters made of 90% silver to quarters made of a copper-nickel composition. That means quarters from 1965 were not supposed to contain any silver at all. However, a rare error occurred when a small number of 1,965 quarters were accidentally struck on leftover silver planchets, the blanks used for the earlier 90% silver coins. This mistake resulted in one of the rarest and most valuable coins in U.S. history, a 1965 quarter struck on a silver planchet instead of the copper-nickel one. Experts believe only a handful of these error coins exist, making them incredibly rare and valuable to collectors. So how can you tell if your 1965 quarter is one of these million-dollar treasures? Here's what you need to look for. Regular 1965 quarters weigh about 5.67 grams, but the silver error coin weighs approximately 6.25 grams. A regular 1965 quarter will show a copper core along the edge, while the silver error coin will have a smooth, silvery edge. If you think you have one, send it to a reputable grading service like PCGS or NGC for verification. Now, let's talk about the jaw-dropping $1.2 million valuation. In 2014, one of these rare 1965 silver error quarters was sold at auction for this staggering amount. Why? Because of its rarity, historical significance, and the sheer excitement it generates among collectors. Imagine digging through your pocket change or an old coin collection and discovering this rare treasure. It's not just a coin. It's a piece of history worth over $1 million. So, could you have one of these rare 1965 silver error quarters hiding in plain sight? Don't forget to check your old coin jars, inherited collections, or even flea market finds. It only takes one lucky discovery to change your life forever.